The Bureau of Prisons is tasked to keep prisoners safe. Prison is not supposed to be punitive. It's supposed to be for rehabilitation. But in practice, we know the horror stories, rape, all sorts of violence and death and everything. They have an obligation. And the downside for them is I pretty much have a billy pulpit and I'm going to use it.
First things first, George Santos, whoever your prison consultant is doing a horrible job if you think you have a chance at being raped and assaulted in federal prison. In fact, you should go ahead and call us now at 407-434-0175 or visit federalprisontips.com. You're not going to get gang raped in federal prison, and you're not going to get hurt in federal prison. You are going to go to a camp. You're 36 years old. You're a big boy. You've never been in trouble before. The only reason that Steve Bannon didn't go to a federal prison camp and he went to a federal prison low is because he technically had state charges pending. And with the detainer, you can't go to camp. There's nothing excluding you from camp. Your consultant should have told you that. Your consultant should have also told you that you're a idiot for challenging the BOP. See, what the BOP can do, or the Bureau of Prisons can do, is they can make it extremely hard for you to communicate with the outside world. How are you going to have a bully pulpit to talk to anyone if you can't reach the outside world? If you're a security risk to you, other inmates, or the institution, or the running of the institution, they can ban you from TrueLink's email, and they can also have you not use the wall phone. And of course, you can get a cell phone. Everybody's got a cell phone in a jack in federal prison. But then you're going to end up getting more time and move behind the fence. And if you're whining and bitching and complaining like a little girl about going to camp for a few years, then you're going to have a much harder time in federal prison, like at an FCI low or a FCI medium. And your federal prison consultant should have told you, if you keep your mouth shut, do what you're supposed to do, and take advantage of things like the First Step Act, then we would guarantee that on that 87-month sentence, you'd be home in 43 months. And our audience could do that time sitting on the toilet. You're not special, George. When you get into federal prison, you're going to be just another number. And a lot of people out there in the world know who you are, but the BOP is not scared of anyone. There's lots of problems in the federal prison system. They know it. We do a great job of bringing light to it, but they're not going to listen to you. I'm sorry your federal prison consultant didn't tell you that you're going to go to a federal prison camp, probably likely without PC or a shoe. You're going to be in general population. You're going to be just fine. And you can be home in just 43 months on that 87. Call us. What do you think of George Santos? Sound off in the comments. At federalprisontips.com, we help the justice impacted navigate the federal prison system, from indictment to reentry and everywhere in between. If you or a loved one is in federal prison or facing federal prison, please like, share, and subscribe, and join us in our TikTok and Instagram lives 3 days a week at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.